Alright, it's time for the Summit campaign. Now this is a build by Aim Assist. I do everything in the build except use the electric aura, and I actually just use a couple more reflects so I can have a big box where everyone hides in. We're going to go ahead and start off with our Huntress first, and we're going to actually use a gas trap. Now I'm only using the gas trap really just to keep those top 2 crystals protected for the very first wave. It's not really needed anything after that, but I like the extra protection, so I'm going to go ahead and use just a single gas trap. And then we'll go ahead and grab the rest of this mana and then come and bring in our initiate. Now there is not a lot of time to build this map, so you do have to be quick with this particular build, so we're going to go very quickly and try to get everything down before we run out of time. Like I said, we're just going to use an ensnare and a strength drain aura right here, and we're going to actually end up buffing that with a Hermit Nature's Pylon in a moment. You will need to use reflect beams here because the ancient dragons fireballs will hit your towers and just one-shot them right away, but having these here will actually protect them. And in this build, we're actually not going to fight the ancient dragon, but we're just going to hang out in our protective shell and just let the towers do their thing. Now when you do place this Nature's Pylon back here, make sure you have just enough space that you can build your app towers. And we're getting close. We got 10 seconds left. Let me go bring in my Tower Boost Monk, and we're going to drop some mana. Now for the app towers, we're going to just build 4 lightning towers, and then we're going to build the rest are going to be DSTs. We'll just do our 4 lightning towers, and then our DSTs are going to point north, northeast, and northwest. And then we're going to have 4 going in each direction of those 2 crystals. So I have 4 going to one crystal and 4 going to the other crystal. And that's really it for the build. We'll go ahead and swap out and bring in our summoner, and we'll tower boost and upgrade until the boss battle. Now we are coming up to the last wave, so I'm going to bring in 2 more summoners. One summoner will have a monk and Huntress guardian, and the other summoner is going to have 2 apprentice guardians. And then we're going to put all 4 of our heroes in our box of death and just wait for the boss to die. Alright, it's quote unquote a boss fight. So we're just going to sit here, tower boost, and see what happens. Now if the boss goes to the south side, that's where he'll get hit by the DSTs a whole lot more. If he starts floating to the top, it's just going to take a little bit longer, as generally your lightning towers are going to be the ones that are damaging the boss. In this fight, it's actually to our benefit that he's gone to the south side. Sometimes he likes to hang around the north side, and it just takes a little bit longer. So him going down there actually is a benefit to this particular run. And there we go. Now granted, if you wanted to run around this map and actually fight him, hitting the turrets, making him land, shooting him, killing him with your DPS characters, you can absolutely do that and probably shave off another minute to this build time. I just am going to hang out and just do it this way. I'm only going to play this map once. It unlocks survival, and all I'm really caring about right now is the baby ancient dragon. So now that we've done this, we can begin our survival runs.